All right, well, let's see. Make sure this is the right spot. There we go. I couldn't get the fucking. It's very annoying. I couldn't get my PC going tonight, so I'm streaming from right here. I'm just doing this. My PC's not connected to the internet. What does it say? 4 p.m. Where does it say 4 p.m.? Oh, he's here. Yo, what up, man? I don't know. I don't know why I would say 1:54 p.m. Maybe something's wrong. Maybe YouTube's all fucked up. But dude, I couldn't. So I'm connected to the internet on my PC. For some reason, Streamlabs wouldn't connect to my YouTube channel. So we're here. I'm just doing this. I'm doing it like this. Fuck it. I don't mind it. Kmart, what's up, man? It said you were scheduling a live 54 p.m. before you started. Huh. Well, no, definitely not. Definitely not scheduling anything for 1:54 p.m. tomorrow. That's for certain. I'm just chilling here. Let me see. Can I get a better angle on this? There we go. Do that right there. That's my microphone, by the way. In case you're wondering how I sound so fucking good. That's the mic. That's not working right now, but you know what it is. Go Dodgers, go Mariners. It must be nice, guys. It must be nice. You know, why don't you just rub it in my fucking face that, I don't I don't have anything going on. That I don't you know, you guys can enjoy a great Saturday watching your baseball teams, having a great time, having a fun baseball team to watch in the postseason. Kirby is starting tomorrow for the M's, and then Luis Castillo on Sunday. I mean, I don't understand. I don't really know much about the way the Mariners run their rotation out there, but seems like a smart plan. I couldn't tell you otherwise. Did I tell you I'm going to Grizzlies Cavs November 15th? I remember you saying you were going to a Cavs game. I don't think you ever said what game. So that's sick. Good for you, man. That's awesome. You'll have a great time. San Diego mad at Machado. They're mad at Machado? Why? Why are they mad at Manny Machado? What did he do? What possibly could Manny Machado have done this time? But leave it like that. How about the Mets? Yeah, Mark, we're just not going to discuss that. We're not going to discuss that at all. Jocelyn, how are we? I'm just sitting here. I couldn't get my PC connected, so I can't do the dual stream tonight. But I'm here. This works. Let me just keep this like that. I pinched my nerve in my back again. That sounds awful. Maybe John Morant will hit me with a grenade or a stray bullet. Yeah, hopefully you don't run into him outside. Like, you run into an outside game. It hurts so bad. I can't imagine what that feels like, Jocelyn. I've never had a pinched nerve. I know people who have, and I've heard it's like some of the worst pain you could possibly go through. I feel terrible for you. I hope that works out. I hope for a speedy recovery for you. Dude, I had a night tonight. I went to I'm lagging real bad. Hold on. Hold on. That should be better. I just connected to the Wi-Fi. I don't know if it's just me. If I am, I'm sorry. I just connected to the Wi-Fi. I think the Wi-Fi is not out. I think Streamlabs is just down. So I couldn't connect to Streamlabs to YouTube. So, pinched nerve. So anyway, tonight, dude, I had a night. Let me tell you about, I went to down the road from me. I told you guys I have like a taco place down the road from me. They just opened this like hibachi sushi place, and I went tonight for the first time. Really good fucking stuff. It was good shit. It was really good. Yeah, it sucks. I have a big tennis tournament at the end of October. I hope I'm healthy enough by then. Have you ever had a pinched nerve before, Jocelyn? Is this your first time? I feel like you said it like you've done it before. Jose, what's up, man? Jose Carranza. Well, how we doing, man? But that sucks. Pinched nerves, like I said, I've never had one myself. I know people who have. My mom's had them a bunch of times, and I know how miserably painful that can be, especially in your back. That's got to be like debilitating. I can't imagine what you're going through. I'm sorry to hear that. But yeah, so I went there, went tonight. You know, I had an espresso martini. I got it went a little bad. Um, yeah, I had it back in like 2018. It took 2 weeks to fully get calm. So hopefully by the end of October you'll be fine then. Hopefully that's like a good process. Cool hat. Thanks, Jose. You think the Dodgers could beat the Phillies? I do. I think the Dodgers could beat the Phillies. I think that's going to be a very good series, though. I think that's two teams that are supremely evenly matched. Obviously, the Phillies have the advantage in the rotation, but I think a lot of things. The Dodger bullpen's been very whatever. I think the Dodgers lineup top to bottom is better. Dodgers in 6 games, not going to be 6. Do you think the Mariners can win it all? I think the Mariners can win the whole thing. I have the Dodgers winning that series in 5, though. Dude, your hat is too small for you. I know, Cowabunga. It's horrible, man. You know, it sucks because all these years I've been trying to find a hat big enough, and I finally found something I thought was going to work. I ordered it, and it wasn't big enough. It just was not. Nice, I'm rooting for them. You know, I'm a Met fan, so like I'm kind of just staying out of it. I don't really root for anybody. Nice hat, thank you. If anything, I'll get a steroid epidural shot. I've heard those do work wonders. I hope it works out, though. I didn't know you played tennis, though, Jocelyn. Good for you. I'm shocked. Tennis, like, you're like 5'11", right? I feel like that's an awkward height for a tennis player. I don't know. I don't know a lot about tennis. It looks good on you. Thank you. Thank you, Waffle Z. Appreciate that. No, you know what it is? Like, with the Phillies and the Dodgers, like I said, it's two teams that, like, the Dodgers lineup to me is so much better than the Phillies. The Phillies rotation's really good. Their bullpen's been much more solid. It's going to really come down to, can the Dodgers out-hit themselves, like, out-hit how, like, rough their bullpen's been? I think they can. I really think the Dodgers are going to, settle in a little bit. I'm not saying that, Jose. I know you're trying to get me to say it. I know you're fucking trying, man. But I'm not doing it. I won't succumb to it. I've been very well trained in that. But it should be a fun series. I think, to me, that's the most intriguing series because I think either one of those teams could win the whole thing if they get to. I mean, could go to the World Series if they make it to the next round. Yeah, I've been trying. Wait, I've been since head of high school. I'm trying to get ranked in the WTA, but I doubt it. Hey, listen, Jocelyn. Everybody can dream. If you get ranked in the WTA, you better believe I'm coming. I'm coming to matches. That would be sick. That's a big thing. If you could get ranked like that, that would be awesome. Now, how hard is it to get ranked? Like, are you like? It's just kind of like an open thing, right? You just play tennis tournaments and then. Leland Street. What is Leland Street? The hell is that? Leland Street. That's one of the. What road is that? That's got to keep winning. Basically, I see. That's one of those buildings. One of the baseball stadiums is on Leland, right? Otani pitching tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. I think Shohei's been pretty good. I guess not that it mattered. Like, he's been solid all year. I think it's actually, it'll work. Calm the nerves. A guy who's ice cold, who has ice in his veins. A guy like Shohei, starting the series in hostile territory in Philadelphia. He'll be fine. School? That is the most questionable spelling of tomorrow I've ever seen. That was crazy. I didn't even realize. Again, you got to give Mike a break because he is a Los Angeles school system product, so I'm not going to, hound him on his spelling too much. What school is that? It's a point-based, so I get ranked if I miss a match. And miss a match, I could lose ranking points. I see what you mean. So you're trying to tough this out so you can keep your ranking up. That's tough, Jocelyn. I hope you don't hurt yourself. I hope this all works out because you deserve it. You're a stud athlete. We all know that. You're in third. Okay. Well, damn, what are you doing up so late? What's up? I like the new setup. It's not a new setup, honestly, little bro. It actually looks a lot better than my usual setup, which I'm kind of upset about. I might have to get a better camera because usually I do this on the PC, but for some reason Streamlabs isn't connecting to YouTube tonight, so I can't stream from my PC. But I do kind of like this. It's easier to like just talk to you guys. It's much easier like standing it up like this. I'm in third. I'm 8 years old. Yeah, Jose, get some sleep, man. It's a big Saturday tomorrow. Massive Saturday. A lot of fucking baseball, college football all day. We got a big one ahead of us. I was telling you guys I was going to the doctor today, right? My doctor was not available today. He had to call me. He called me last minute and said he wasn't going to be able to see me, so I'm going Monday now. I'm going to get cleared. It's going to be all good to go. I'm a soccer player. Nice. I like that. I was terrible at soccer growing up. Kai Cenat looks like P. Diddy. Now he does. Dude, it's insane. Like, I think he should have thought that one through a little bit before he cut the dreads because he's a dead ringer for Diddy now. Like, it is fucking crazy. The second those things came off, he looked exactly like him. It looked like his twin brother. I was shook. Shook to the core on that one. That is funny, though. But anyway, I was telling you before about my night. Dude, I went to this, so I went to the spot down the road, the new sushi spot, and, like, I, had an espresso martini. I don't know what's going on with me. It's one of those things that, I have an espresso martini. I have one drink, and I'm just like, I can't even, I can't hang anymore. Yo, Fley, if Jose is here, try not to cuss out of respect for the parents. Listen, little bro, his parents shouldn't let him be here. Like, his parents should be paying attention. That's not my problem. I'm not going to, like, cater the stream to one person. I'm not going to say anything crazy. I won't go on any crazy rants, but, like, I'm not catering this stream to one person because, like, they happen to be here. I'll be careful with what I say, but, like, I'm not going to go out of my way because somebody's here. If I just cater the stream to people that are here, I would never get anywhere. Fair point. He needs to change the facial hair. Who, Kai? Yeah. No, listen, I'm not going to say anything crazy anyway, Jose. I'm not, like, trust me, there's nothing, we're not talking anything here that's, like, too adult-like, but, we're messing around. We're talking on a Friday night. I just figured I'd hop on and get the discussion group going. Trust me, Jose, don't worry. You got nothing to worry about. We're not talking about anything. We've had some nights where we've talked about things that I would be like, all right, Jose's here. Can't do that. Yeah, no, he's definitely got to do something. Like, maybe shave his beard or something. Whatever he's got to do, it's like, it's not a good look to look exactly like Diddy right now. You can't do that. Yo, I just got Josh Allen all superstar KO. What do you mean? What is that, Madden? I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't even know what game that is. Ooh. On Superstar KO. Oh, I'm sorry. I do know what Superstar KO is. I'm an idiot. What's the update on Diddy? He got 4 years in prison. Like a little more than 4 years. Which I'm not shocked. I don't think he was going to get life. Everybody was like, "Oh, lock him up." But like the charges against him, like the charges he was found guilty of, there was no way they were giving him life. And Mike says, "Free Sean Diddy Combs." Damn. Okay. KSI. What about KSI? What about him? But yeah, and listen, I feel like it's going to be a lot of time served. He's been in there for a while. I don't think he's going to be in jail very much longer. He's been in there far too long for them to keep him locked up for any more than like he's been like that's some time served shit. Diddy's been in prison and jail for like as long as I can remember. So a 4-year sentence. He might not even finish the year in jail. Which, like, when he comes out, that's going to be a frenzy, dude. That's going to be an absolute frenzy when he gets out of jail. And, like, that'll be one of those days on here. Like, I'll be live the whole day. Like, because that's just, like, it's something that we need to talk about. Oh, boy. Fooled. But it's just, the thing is, like, all these stories came out ahead of time. So, obviously, people's views of him were a little, like, I'm not trying to defend Diddy here by any means, but, like, we heard all the horror stories, we heard everything. There was a different case presented in the courthouse, so I'm not surprised where he ended up. I'm not surprised that he's, like that. Bro, I'm so fucking back. Let's fucking go. I'm so back. What happened, Goated? Let's hear it. Venture, what's up, man? How are we? I couldn't get my PC to start working, but I do kind of like the camera quality here a lot better. I think this is like a much better camera experience. This shirt's not very well fitting on me, though. I look like a fat fucking bitch. That what happened, Goated? But what are you guys up to tonight? What happened? Just pulled the fucking girl of my dreams, bro, at the football game. What happened? Speak to me. Let's hear it. That's like some shit out of a movie, dude. That's like you're living the what do you call it? You're living the Hallmark channel life. Watch Jody Meeks highlights and doing push-ups, dude. No better motivation than watching Jody Meeks get buckets. Never any better motivation than watching Jody Meeks get a couple buckets. I love that. I fucking love that for you, Venture. Let's go. You look like a muscle man, not fat. Honestly, like I just when I sit down, little bro, like I don't look good when I sit down. When I stand up, I don't look terrible. Like if I like sit up straight, I do look like I have some muscle. Cool hat. Thanks, man. Thanks, Gabe, man. Bro, I barely know her, but she started flirting with me. Me and my friends were sitting in front of me. Her friends, nice. So what happened? Hey, man, thought I'd let you know your hat isn't the right size. Thank you, nobody 420. Nobody's told me that yet. Is everybody noticing that? Is this hat too big? Derek, what's up, man? I hate your hat almost as much as I hate your face. Thanks, guys. Appreciate that. That means a lot to me. It truly does. He hates my hat as much as he hates my face. That's great. I love that. Keep talking. I'm almost done. He goes, wow. Late nights on a Friday night. I guess we get all the trolls in here. I like that. Keep talking. Oh, God. She then started saying how jacked I was, bro, and complimented me. Dude, that's big. When you start working out, that's a huge thing. Girls notice that. We got good shit. So go to what happened. Keep going. Keep going. Ice will not be at the Super Bowl. Yeah, probably not. I would imagine they wouldn't be. I found your business email, signed you up for Chicago Men's Gay Choir. What is that? That's like a Los thing, right? You are a W, man. Appreciate that, Jose. I try, man. I try to just hang out. Do I love femboys? No. I got nothing against them. Let them chill. If you want to be a femboy, go hang out, bro. I don't care. Do I love them? I wouldn't say so. I feel like Cam Scatterball right now. Good shit. Jose, I appreciate that, though, man. That's a good... I like when people say that to me. You know, I'm just trying to hang out and have a chill time around here. That me? Fley, you have a buzz? Do I have a buzz? Oh, shit. Do I have a buzz, really? Hold on. Let me fix that. Hold on. Let me get my mic. That sucks if I have a buzz. Hold on. Because I don't know how to fix it. We'll fix it. Don't worry. Yes, here we go. I can actually use this for good now. He said he feels like Cam Scatterbo because, like, some girl, like, really likes him and likes his figure and shit. Hold on. Let's see if this will work. Bad Bunny, can't wait. How was it? I don't like the buzz either because back I can tell what you guys are talking about. How does that sound? Wait. How many push-ups can I do? In one sitting? Not honestly. To be fair, not that much. Like for some reason, my obviously with my shoulder too. My shoulder's not 100%. I see your Instagram a few days ago. Fuck it. Wait, sorry. I really do calisthenics, but like 50. Yeah, I'm not a big calisthenics guy either. I'm not good at like body weight stuff because I'm like a little bit heavy. Like, but also with my shoulder, I can't really do push-ups right now. At my peak, I could probably do only like, I don't know, 70, 75. I never really had good muscles with like my triceps. I was never really good at doing push-ups, which is like brutal. What? No, what word? Calisthenics? Like lat pull downs 150, but only like 5 pull-ups. I can lat pull down a ton of weight. Like my back, everything I do with my back and everything I do with my legs, I could do like a but anything chest wise, I don't know why. My triceps are just not very strong. Me and my friends were having an argument, and I told them Luck was a better passing skills than Michael Vick, and they tried to tell me he wasn't. I think Andrew Luck was one of the best quarterbacks, like talent wise. He had so much potential, man. It's such a shame. I could do 150 on a vertical row. That's pretty impressive. I bet you have a strong right hand. Use the left one, Mike. No, it's the right one. Yeah. Grip strength is unbelievable. Me and my oh shit.
I try to do good form on pull down. Yeah, yeah, no, you got it. The form is everything, dude. That's the thing. It doesn't really matter how much you can do. If your form sucks, it's not helping you whatsoever. Like, I've always seen people like, people who ego lift and then like, they can throw up like, a bunch of weight, but it's like great. You didn't do anything. You used your whole body. Michael Vick is the most overrated quarterback of all time. Wow. Won a game in Superstar KO. Nice. Bro, I still haven't lost my V card technically, though. Hopefully, I'll lose it to her. There you go. Now you got something to look for. Michael Vick is basically an average passing quarterback with a strong arm. He had a gun on him for sure. Like he had a gun, he could run, but for the most part, Michael Vick, like when he sat in the pocket, he wasn't exactly carving up defenses by any means. I'm with you that like I think Michael Vick was somewhat overrated, but like his legs were helped him get away with like how inaccurate he was. But he could throw a deep ball. He could throw a deep ball with anybody, dude. Does BJ count as losing V card? I would say no. I would say you have something to hang your hat on now. I don't think it counts. No, no, it doesn't actually. But it is like a start. It's a big thing. My bad. Right now I'm a little drunk. That's fine, man. You're good, bro. I haven't played Madden in so long. Damn. Go to Yap, man. I'm a little bit drunk too. I was out at the fucking sushi place. I had an espresso martini, and I feel like I'm gonna die. It's a fucking good day. Hell yeah. You gotta stick it in. Yeah, for sure. I didn't want to say that out loud, but like, yeah, you gotta. It's safe to say Lamar Jackson is better dual threat quarterback than Michael Vick. I think it is. Yeah, Lamar Jackson is unbelievable. He had average accuracy, couldn't pass from the pocket at all. He could run with the best of them, though. That's the thing. In terms of scrambling and getting out of the pocket, like, Michael Vick might be the best quarterback of all time in that. I think Lamar Jackson is way overrated. I think Lamar Jackson has his, deficits, but he's definitely a better quarterback than Michael Vick was. Like Lamar Jackson might not have like the strong arm that Vick did, but Lamar Jackson's accuracy is far and beyond better than sushi place where everyone's known to get wasted. Yeah, I think they fucking really loaded up my espresso martini. Like I took one sip of that thing and almost fell over. Derek easily Vic couldn't pass. Vic a way better runner though. 100, yeah, absolutely. Vic was unbelievable running with the football. It was like having another. It was just like having a weapon on the field. Let's see. Jackson's running is overrated. Justin Fields and Vic are both better in that regard. I agree with you. Two margaritas do the job or two cutwaters, dude. When you get old like me, you really start losing your tolerance. Like I literally had one espresso martini, and I'm like, I couldn't even drive home right now if I had to. It's right down the road, so I walked anyway. I don't like once I have one sip of anything, I don't drive. So you're a lightweight, big time. Yeah, Mike, I'm not trying to hide that. Lamar Jackson already surpassed Michael Vick for most rushing touchdowns. Yeah, for sure. But Michael Vick also spent a couple years out of the league, like, and then didn't start for. But I think that has more to do with the way the Ravens used Lamar Jackson. I think they just had a great scheme for him, and like used his strengths better. Like, it almost seemed like the Falcons kind of tried to make Michael Vick fit them. Like, I think that has a lot to do with coaching, but still. Vic also went away for a little bit. Prime Jessica Alba or Prime Megan Fox? Jeez. That's an impossible question. Megan Fox was like Transformer. Megan Fox might be the most attractive woman of all time. I don't think Jackson's running is overrated. Everyone knows Fields is a better runner. If it makes a difference in passing ability, it makes him so much better. Yeah. Oh, listen, Lamar Jackson's passing ability makes him better than a lot of those guys. Jordan Love is overrated as hell, too. I agree. I think Jordan Love got a lot of, like, he kind of got that residual, for lack of a better word, for excuse the pun, love because of the fact that, he was the quarterback in waiting, kind of like Aaron Rodgers. I think he's good. I don't think he's, like, an elite quarterback yet. How's life? It's pretty good, man. Want to be friend? I mean, you can sub if you want. I stream here pretty much every night. I'm not gonna promise friendship by any means. I wouldn't do that. Like I don't think I'm coming to like your any of your fucking parties or anything. But I would say you could sub if you want. I think want to be friend is kind of a tough like it's a commitment. did. I appreciate that, Jose. Thank you. I didn't get the notification because I'm not on my PC. Maybe, I wonder if it still pops up. No, it's not connected. It wouldn't. The in and out experience after Cali high school games is peak life. I feel like my cousin went to high school in Arizona, and I used to see his like Snapchat stories all the time after like their football games and shit. They would like in and out. They'd all be at in and out. It's like I don't even know they had enough room there. It's kind of like an '80s like high school movie. Fley being friends with an 8-year-old kind of suspicious. That's why I said no. You're cool. I appreciate that. Listen, I can't control who comes into the live. We're just having a discussion here, man. Bro went to school in Florida on a beach like Zoe 101. Who, me? Or my cousin? The in and out is so packed after the games you can't even move. That's sick. I wish I had an experience like that. We like didn't care about high school football around here. Football was only cool when we were in the playoffs. The fuck? Oh, you did? Shit. Oh, you said bro, I did. I thought you said bro when. Okay, damn, that's sick. It's not weird for adults to talk to kids in a friendly manner. Society is fucked up now. I mean, when you say it like that, it's like when I'm streaming. The thing is, like, streamers who are adults are obviously going to have, like, kids coming to their streams. It's not like we're friends. We're having a, you know, I'm not like hanging out with the guy outside of here. Jose can learn a lot here, man. Like, you know, there's a lot of people who've had life experiences that he's like not even close to getting to yet. But, you know, sometimes we talk topics that I wouldn't want him to. High school football is the second biggest in Cali to Texas. I don't know. What I'll tell you what, Pennsylvania really gives a shit, and New Jersey too. Okay. Obviously, California, it's crazy, but New Jersey, Pennsylvania, those states, especially Jersey. Don't even get me started. New Jersey high school football is fucking crazy. There are some nut jobs next to us. Around here, we don't really give a shit as much. I'm not trying to put them. I'm not trying to say you're wrong about Cali. I'm just saying don't sleep on the East Coast. If the Rams keep playing like that, Seattle will be taking that division firmly. Yeah, I mean that was awful. You basically played a C lineup, the Rams. You basically played a C team in what the fucking 49ers put out there. Kyle Shanahan's the best coach in the league. How the fuck do the Niners keep winning football games? It's true. Dude, he's an evil genius. Like, truly. Kyle Shanahan consistently, no matter what's going on in front of him when he's running the show, you don't know my mom. I don't. You're right. But when any roster Kyle Shanahan's running is a threat because he's that fucking good at what he does. Shanahan is the best coach in the league until the fourth quarter of a big game. Yeah, he kind of pisses himself in big moments. Mods, get Jose out of here. Past your bedtime. Yeah, Jose, go to bed, man. It's a little late here. I'm going to be here for a while, so, like, if you wake up early in the morning, maybe I'll still be on. Niners don't choke low-key. They've got really unlucky in the playoffs with injuries. I mean, they've had some pretty big leads that they gave up, like, in what Super Bowl was that? I forget. They definitely do choke. They have. Remember when McCaffrey was? Well, yeah. There were years where the year Christian McCaffrey was basically playing quarterback. That was brutal. Like they've had some rough goes at things. Like I'm not denying that, but like they lost the Super Bowl that they had no business losing. Like you know Kyle Shanahan, yeah, the Falcons, the 28-3 game. You know, totally deciding like. We're going to stick with the game plan when he could have chewed the clock out and won the game with ease. To this day, that was still one of the most baffling things I've ever watched. 28-3 lead, they're coming out in shotgun formations, throwing the ball 3 times. McCaffrey was their quarterback. It's nuts. Yeah, in an NFC championship game. It's crazy. Bro, I'm 18. You said you were in 3rd grade. I don't believe you. I guess you could say whatever you want here. Ow! I just cracked my neck really bad. That felt really. I guess like listen, you could say whatever you want here. I don't know. I'm not sure. Knicks losing with 2 minutes up 10 plus. Dude, that was one of the worst things I've ever seen. I was so upset about that. I was already planning like an NBA Finals run. I was already trying to figure out how we were going to stop Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, and then Pacers came storming back. I was so upset that night. That was horrendous. Jose, make up your mind, man. Figure it out. But then that Knicks loss, it still haunts me, man. It's still, I'm still mad we got robbed of the Halliburton Legacy Game 7. That would have been awesome. You know, like, as much as I dislike Tyrese Halliburton, and like obviously I wouldn't want to see anybody get hurt like that, but like I did want to see what happened in Game 7 with him, like with just like the run he had. It was such a good story, and then of course he gets hurt immediately. It was just that was awful. It took the piss out of everything. Um, but it would have been a cool, you know, let's see what this guy does in a big Game 7 for the NBA Finals, because like he was like the clutch gene is all the way up in that guy. He would have had 50, do you think? But do you think Otani and the ABC channel will cure my... Do you think oatmeal... I said Otani. Oatmeal and the ABC channel? You could try. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I'm not going to give you any sound advice on that. I don't know. I'm not sure. I would say... Yo, Joe, what's up, man? I stopped in your stream a couple times tonight. I was there. I saw the claws, the Wolverine claws. You play Fortnite? Not anymore. I gave up Fortnite. I'm just not good enough at it anymore. Yeah, Joe, I saw you rocking the fucking claws. That was awesome, man. I got to get myself a pair of those. Although I don't. Although if you started rocking a hat, I'd be like, hold on a minute. So I guess I shouldn't be getting the claws. Wait, is this kid that joined on Fortnite and kept asking for your number? I don't think so. I hope not. Yeah, where he was like, can you please call me? I hope not. I'll send you a pair of claws. I'll send you a hat. I'll get you a nice Commander's one. Especially if I ever end up getting I'm going for the sponsorship. Yeah, I definitely know that he's not 18 now, because no 18-year-old's going, do you play Fortnite? Like, that would never happen. So he can't change his mind again. But, Joe, I don't remember. I mean, you might have told me, but where'd you get those things? Fley, make your picks for each game one of the MLB playoffs. Let me look at what, I don't even know who's starting in each game. I actually do really like the Blue Jays in game one, just because the Yankees are coming off, I think the Yankees are coming off a lot of emotion, a big emotional game. Luis Seal game one, I'm not big on Luis Seal. I think Kevin Gausman's a better big game starter. I think the Blue Jays take game one, but I think the Yankees end up taking that series. Let's see. Then it's Otani and Sanchez, right? I think the Phillies take game one. I think Phillies take game one. I think the Brewers win game one. And then let's see. Last but not least, I think the Tigers are running into a fucking buzzsaw in the Mariners. I think that's a 3-gamer. My channel is silly. My content is set up and getting more serious, shelves and lighting too, etc. My claws are from Amazon. I also made my own. Wait, hold on. My content and setup is getting more serious. You're getting shelves and lighting, huh? Dude, I need to invest in like a better camera. Like that's the next thing I gotta get. So like, yeah, but things are getting serious over there, huh, Joe? Sooner or later you're gonna be buying a PC. That's crazy. I graduated in 2017. Damn. Bucks missing 3 corners. Seattle missing Witherspoon. Julian Love, you take the over in that game. Yep. All right. I'm going on your recognizance there, Alf. I'm taking your word for it. I'm gonna take the over. 100%. But yeah, no, that's fun, Joe. When things y'all think my Commanders have a chance against the Chargers? I got to see how mobile Jaden Daniels is because I feel like I don't know. It's tough. What do you think, Alf? I'm gonna defer that one to you. I was born in 2017. Jesus, that's just absurd. I didn't need to hear that. That's just real. That like makes me feel so fucking old. Born in 2017. I didn't need that right now. I didn't need that. You know, evil. Like not evil. I gotta sit up again. I look like such a fat fuck when I sit to, like when I hunch over. I gotta remember posture. But Joe Alt is doubtful. I forgot Joe Alt might be out. Harbaugh doesn't lose back-to-back games often. Hey, listen. Play him 100 times, they beat you 99. All you need is that one time. Justin Herbert's a legit MVP candidate. He is. Get out. What do you mean get out? Harbaugh doesn't have both of his superstar tackles. Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot to come back from. Not having the blind side protected like that. Harbaugh, yeah, okay. Wait, hold on a minute. Let me just set the settings real quick. I forgot that I have top comments on. Hold on. Hey, there we go. That's better. I try to separate fandom from logic. You have to. See, my problem is I don't, which is why I expected the Jets to win 7 games this year. And now I'm like, what is wrong with me? I'm looking at it now. I'm like, am I the biggest idiot on the planet, or don't answer that? Nobody answer that question, for please don't. But you know, I expected the Jets to win like a few games here and there. I was like, hey, you know, the Jets are going to be fine. Boy, was I wrong. Boy, could I have been any less correct about that one, huh? Dude, outside looking in, Jets should be 2-2. Absolutely. You know, the Bills and Dolphins games, the Jets had no shot in either one of them. They were never competitive in either game. They absolutely should have beaten the Bucks, and there's no reason they shouldn't have beaten the Steelers. That was terrible. No, no, I agree. Jets worse than the division. I think by the end of it, Miami's going to end up like evening it out, and like I think the Jets really just played terrible that night. I think the Jets will end up being in third. Like I really think the Dolphins are god awful. But I don't know. There's a lot of time left. We'll see. Play it by ear. Yeah. But you're in third. You probably would love if your Jets got the first overall pick. Yeah, I would. Of course, I kind of said that before the year that like, you know, don't screw around and win like 4 or 5 games. Get the number 1 pick. Maybe no McLaurin. Expect a low-scoring game. I think the Commanders tough it out. All right. Oh, little bro, don't start that. Don't do that to the kid. But yeah. So tomorrow, I'm not really sure what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. I'm probably going to be watching a lot of college football. If I don't have anything going on, I'm probably going to stream all day. I'm probably going to be here. I'll do like a couple hours in the morning. I already have my alarm set for 7 a.m. I'm going to get up, hit a little workout. Um, you know, hit a little workout and then hop right on the stream before college football. It's a big Saturday. I got to make a video too. I don't know what I'm doing yet. I have no idea. I got my hockey draft for Saturday, 2 of them. Damn. Playing fantasy hockey? I tried fantasy hockey 1 year, and I was not good at it. I didn't understand it. I wouldn't ever tell an 8-year-old that. Yeah, I'm not going to be the one. Probably the year to learn about it. Fantasy hockey's fun, is it? Like I said, I played 1 year. I just couldn't pay attention. I was not very good at like keeping my attention span on it, so I gave up. Like baseball, basketball, hockey, there's too much work in it. That's why I don't do any of them. I barely like doing fantasy football anymore. Mom belly. Jeez. What an answer. What a fucking answer. I might go to the LA Kings home opener on Tuesday. Oh, so I didn't tell you guys yet. Maybe I did, and I just don't remember. I will be in Las Vegas, November the 13th, for the New York Islanders and the Vegas Golden Knights. I cannot wait. My mom went to the doctor the other day, and like things are going well with like her with her stroke and shit. So she was cleared. She's like, I want to go somewhere. I'm like, fuck it, mom. Why don't we just go to Vegas? We went to Vegas. What was it, last year, and had the time of our lives. It just so happens that the Islanders line up a weekend that she can go. So we're like, fuck it, we should do that. It's gonna be a great time. I am fired up. I've heard that like Vegas Golden Knight games are basically like nightclubs. I'm in. Lock me in. That's why I'm wearing this hat, honestly. We already booked the whole thing. I cannot wait. Fucking nothing like a road trip with your favorite team. But yeah, that's that. I'm very much looking forward to hockey season. Fired up. Okay, what? What do you call it, Derek? What do you think about the Kings this year? I think the Kings are going to be pretty good. Like, solid roster. I don't know. Las Vegas, overrated. The city? Well, Mike, what we're going to do is, I've been to the Death Star one time. I went to Allegiant Stadium, but I didn't really watch the game that I went to. It was a preseason game. I just went to, like, walk around. And what I'm going to do is we're going to go, UNLV is playing Utah State that Saturday, so we're going to go to that and watch the game. Kings are still good to make the playoffs, I'm sure. Bruce Dickinson from Iron Maiden, nice. Listen, Mike, I was in Vegas last year. Like, there's really not a lot to do there. We went to the Hoover Dam, and that was the coolest part of the whole trip. You're definitely going to get some in Vegas. I can't now. I'm with my mom, dude. What do you mean I'm going to get some in Vegas? What are you, out of your mind? I'm going with my fucking mom. What am I going to fucking tell her? Hey, go hang out in the casino for a little? No. What are you, nuts? I am not. That is not a trip that I'll be looking to get some with my mom going with me. What are you, Jesus? Like, could you imagine? I don't even know how, like, I don't even know how that'd be plausible. Don't you also have a girlfriend? Yeah, Alf, I don't think you were here for that stream. I can throw. Fuck. I'm playing MLB The Show in the background, so. I just got my PS5 back. Yeah, Alpha. Ooh. But the sound, like, isn't working on it. Hold on. I'll end up doing stuff on here. It is what it is, Alf. I'll tell the story another time. I'm not really going to jump into it, but, it is what it is, man. Life happens. Things happen. Wake up, Barstool, bad show. It's awful, dude. Mike, everything Barstool related. I got to go in on this because I'm. You got me fired up. We talk Barstool. Everything Barstool related recently, like everything that like Barstool got on Fox, like this little partnership, Fox, FS1, Barstool. I feel like these guys aren't getting it. Like they are trying to fucking ham it up and make it such like about them when it should be about the sports talk and shit. I hate it. First off, I think Dave Portnoy, being any sort of like personality, he's great at running a company. He's great in like little bursts, but being on my fucking TV every day, I don't need that. I don't think Dave Portnoy is like a funny enough guy. I don't care about what he has to say enough for him to be on TV every single day. There's too much of him. Like seeing him on, it's kind of like the Pat McAfee factor, like where like Pat McAfee's on everything, but it's way worse because Dave Portnoy is not as cool or funny. Like, Jose tried to get me to tell him how bad. Yeah, I mean, like I am so sick of it already. Like the Barstool being everywhere and him being everywhere per se. Like, listen, he's a good dude. He runs a $1 billion fucking company, and it's very envious. I think he does a great job behind the scenes, and he does, like, in short bursts, he does great things. But being on TV all the time, it's really kind of, in my opinion, you know, exposing his personality and shit. I'm not a fan of it. I don't need to see him all the time. Dave Portnoy is a rich prick. I mean, I'd probably be a prick too if I made that much money. But like, no, he's. I don't know, man. I'm not trying to like. I don't want to see him on my TV every time I turn it on. I don't like. That's why I watch College Game Day. I don't watch fucking the FS1 college show. I don't care. I haven't been able to see Lil Bro's messages in so long. Finally able to now. I don't think he said anything. The hat, not the Jets this time. I got two of them. It's this one and the Jets one. Yeah, Lil Bro switched to his other account. You must have him blocked. It's pretty funny. But yeah, the I switched hats this night because me and my mom just booked going to Vegas for. He has me blocked. Oh shit! I didn't know we had two Lil Bro accounts. He said a girl wearing tight. Yeah, I mean that was crazy. That you know what's funny about that too, Mike, is you can't even look back and there's no context to that, and it's just a horrible thing to say. You know, that was one of the worst things. You look back on that interview, there's no explaining away what he was saying. I need to get one of those. It's a great hat. I love it. So yeah, I sometimes I forget about that, Mike, because like that's such a bad quote. That should have sunk him. That exact quote should have absolutely sunk him. Packers, though, they make them in Packers. They make them in every team. Every single NFL team has one of these hats. The hockey ones, the Islanders custom made these, so they don't. I don't think every NHL team has one. I can't wait to put this in my fucking suitcase to go to Vegas, though. I'm pumped. Yeah. I've never been to a game at the T-Mobile Arena. I know a lot of good things happen there. I'm fucking fired up. I've never traveled with the Islanders. I've never gone on a trip Islander related. I've been places for the Knicks. I've been places for the Mets. Been places for the Jets. Never the Islanders. It's the first time. Me and my mom will be in Vegas, November 13th. Hell, if anybody happens to be there, let me know. You know, I'll announce it a bunch of times before I head there. If anybody's in Vegas, don't be afraid to say, like, you know what, I'm there. I'll do lives and stuff. I'm gonna do a full like vlog from there too. We're gonna do all sorts of crazy shit. I'm fired up. Have you been to Vegas before? I went last year with my mom. So actually, it's a trip we're doing again. I went last year. I went when I was very young too. But last year I really got the full experience of it. And when I say that, I mean like losing my money and getting really hammered. So hopefully this time I make my money. But we were there last year. We're doing the same thing. We always stay. Always we did it. Last year we stayed at Planet Hollywood. We're doing the same thing. We had a great time there. No tailgating in Las Vegas. That's fine. Why do you need to tailgate when like you get free drinks right at the casino? But that is kind of shitty. No tailgate, like, they have no. You got to find the secret pizza place. There's a secret pizza place. I don't know anything about that. Secret pizza place. I think this time when I go, I'm going to try In-N-Out though. That's like one of the main missions. I'm going on like a hardcore diet before then. Like, I'm not eating sugar. I've cut out like so many different things. I should just not drink too. But secret pizza, I'm all in to find that. But I'm fired up, dude. It was like Planet Hollywood. That's where we're staying. We're doing it all over again. The same shit. Like we're not like fancy people by any means. Like we're not gonna stay like the Bellagio or anything like that because we're not doing any of that crazy shit. So I'm fired up, man. I was actually supposed to go to Vegas for my dad's birthday in a couple weeks, but he's not going anymore. So I wasn't going either. So I ended up I get my Vegas out of the way. I baptized my goldfish in Gatorade and then stuck. Okay, well, good for you, Lil Bro. I don't know why that was necessary, but okay. Fair enough, dude. I'm glad. Happy for you. I don't think anybody was wondering about that one, but okay. Whatever you want, dude. This is an open fucking forum, you know it. Oh. Like I said, I'm gonna get up early tomorrow, get my early morning workout in. I'll hop right on here. I'm gonna hop right on the PC. I'll have stuff for you tomorrow. That what I tell you? Hey, listen, I appreciate that. Thanks for letting us know. I will have some stuff for you guys tomorrow. I will have another video tomorrow. I don't even know what I'm gonna do in the video tomorrow, honestly. I think I don't know. I really don't have any idea yet. But I am gonna hop off, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. Appreciate you.